sweetie pies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lums Nkosi. Thank you so much for tuning back in. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click on the subscribe button right at the bottom. Then you'll be Pagati inside Ndama. And to everyone who has been here but has not yet subscribed, I love you. But please do subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So on today's topic, I'll be speaking about just my personal lockdown experience and how really lockdown has contributed to my mental health, mental well-being, my skin, just basically, so let's do this. So first and foremost, I'm going to say that I think clarity is so much clearer to see. So much clearer, guys. Honestly, I think I would not have learned so many things about myself, so first and foremost, I have learned a lot of things. I've learned how to take good care of myself. I realized the importance of self-care during this lockdown. I think so many of us were aware we should take care of ourselves, we should put ourselves first, we should mind our own business, drink water, like would usually say, but we did not really pay much attention to the effects it would have on us. So lockdown, I think, when everything was just shut down, like where you just sit down and you think about your thinking, then you realize, oh my gosh, there is actually so much I did not even know about myself. You start paying attention to small detail. You start paying attention to things that you personally like, but you did not know you like them. For example, there are people who have learned how to cook during this lockdown. It's not even a thing of learning how to cook. People had that within them, but because we didn't have the time, we didn't even try, then you realized, wow, I have been playing kanti ngineskill esingaka ngimosha imali yami ngiyathenga takeaways kanti I have a skill to actually do this. So I just want to share like a quick story of my personal experience regarding self-care and how really lockdown has contributed to my mental health, because I think that is one of the most important parts of just the whole topic today. So just slightly before lockdown, I think I was just going through a meltdown. I was at my lowest. I felt like things were just not coming my way or not going my way. They're not doing the things that I want them to do. How we just want to force everything to happen at our time, and you make your own demands. We'll say no, this is how things are supposed to be. But then obviously God has a different plan for everyone, so I was there like quarter to meltdown, and I did not realize it, which is the most dangerous part. I did not realize how I was just sinking and drowning actually until I actually came home. I think the people around me realized that the people that are close to me, who were there like on a daily, would see something is not right with okay, but I would not speak it out. I would not even want to think I'm drowning. But my actions, the way I would go to campus looking like I don't know what, I would just, it's okay, no manginjani, it's really okay. I'm just going to campus to attend and come back, so what is the big deal? I was never that girl. I've always been that girl that wears her lipstick. So I'd have my hair really like looking proper. I look cute and go to campus, but at the beginning of the year, I did not care. I was just always like there at the back, Even attending was just a drag because I didn't have the energy to do it. I did not want to have the energy to do it, But I would go because, I'm here. So coming back home, I sat down. Now I had to face myself, because now there was no drinking alcohol, because sometimes we use alcohol as an escape, which is something that actually kills us more than it helps us. So I remember how alcohol, it just always just visits, be that girl. But now there's no alcohol. Now there are no friends. You're home. Yes, the family is there, but they don't know what is going on with you, because you just came back and they thinking, okay, she is probably drained in by iskolo, but you're actually going through a lot more than that. So you don't want to stress them out. You're there like, okay, I'm gonna deal with myself. I was having troubles sitting by myself, because when I'm alone, that's when I think about things. That's when I think about everything that is happening with me. Now I start thinking about my thinking. Now I start thinking, okay, why do I look the way that I look? My skin was not cooperating. My hair was not cooperating. I was just a mess. So I had a one-on-one with myself on a daily basis. I'd had to face myself, face my problems, face everything that has to do with me. And slowly but surely, I started admitting that I had a problem, and I started accepting ukuthi I cannot change certain things. There are things that I need to just let be. I need to allow God to do what he needs to do, so that was me. And I feel like, okay, maglo kambiskati, I got better. I started falling in love with myself again. I started realizing that I have a worth, and I started realizing that I was putting abanye abantu before me all the time before now. And I got to a point where I was neglecting myself, neglecting everything that has to do with my well-being. And that is why I was actually just shutting down. So I started acknowledging those things, and I started seeing a change, because the more you accept that you have a problem, the better it becomes. The better the chances of actually recovering, the better the chances of becoming a better version of yourself, because now you realize what 1 or 2 or 3 is the reason why I'm drowning. And okay, how do I change that? You accept the things that you cannot change, and you change the things that you cannot accept. So that was me the whole time. I was just learning to love myself. Everything was just like coming together, and I've started realizing a difference in my skin. The more attention I paid to myself, and the more time I gave myself, I started realizing that, okay, my skin needs attention. I didn't even have to do. I just put on my Vaseline, I drink water, I keep positive thoughts, so those things, those small little things, they start contributing to your health, to your skin, your beauty, and everything that has to do with your self-care. It starts with just accepting that you have a problem and working on that problem. So that was me the whole time. So definitely ngasho ukuthi lockdown has been the best thing that happened to me at this point in time. When it came at the perfect time. I know it may have changed so many other plans that I have had, but it has been good for me. And I feel like had it not come, I would have actually drowned and not even seen the other plans that I had. I would not even have went to an extent of trying to achieve those plans or those goals that I had, because like I'd be so deep into, I don't know, this mental illness that I would not see anything positive come out of life. So I know that for some people lockdown has been like a very terrible thing, actually. I don't know how else to put it. I know that there are people who had lost their jobs, people who were retrenched, other people were unfortunate. They were on lockdown with partners who have been abusive, both emotionally, mentally, actually physically as well as with families that are also abusive. They didn't have like a chance to actually enjoy their lockdown because of all those things. I personally would say, Uti, it's unfortunate. But if you are not one of those people and you had just dealt with your mental well-being, you have been able to work on yourself and loving yourself better, that is more than enough. Forget about all those people who have been posting these things of if you get out of lockdown, what are you gonna do next, and what business are you gonna start, what doesn't matter. Forget about those people, because what is most important at this point is literally yourself and your mental well-being. That is so important. I've learned that, and for me, that has been my highest priority. I think going forward, I have learned new strategies of how to take good care of myself and how to put myself first and how to look at myself like I deserve to be loved and I deserve to be accepted for me, for who I am. Because at this point, I've realized that there are people who will not understand the new version of Ulunga, and they would start saying, you've changed, or you're a whole different person now, wada. I am not worried about those people. I am not worried about that kind of vibe. I am more worried about me and me going forward. So yeah, I think that is about it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know this was a bit like of a calm and we're trying to deal with real issues type of video. If you were in something like I was in and you were drowning in something, I hope this video will help you to realize that you're not alone and there is a way out. You can make it out of that mental illness. You have yourself and you will always have yourself, so you need to take good care of yourself. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget to leave a comment down below if there's anything that you'd like to share with me, if you have a similar story, and if there's anything that you think would help another person who would be going through whatever it is that they're going through at this point in time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.